Bonjour tout le monde, it's your boy Lukael and welcome to Hades 2. So yeah, yesterday Supergiant on their Twitter announced that they were doing a technical test for Hades 2, so people could sign up for it and get access to the game, at least like a little bit of the game, because I guess they want to test out some stuff and prepare the game for the early access. And I actually got the code today, so I figured, well, I might as well record my experience with this technical test because it's something that not that many people are gonna have access to, I'm guessing. And so I thought it would be fun that we get to share this first look at the game together. I actually recorded some Subnautica today and I really wasn't planning on recording any more gameplay, but then this just dropped on me right after, so I'm a little bit tired, but we're gonna jump into it anyways. I'm sure you're all very familiar with Hades. I'm sure most of you have played it because it was a huge success when it came out. In fact, it was one of the more like unanimously beloved games that I've ever seen. Like everyone was raving about Hades and saying how good it is, and I certainly really loved it. I played all the way to the end. I think I got all the trophies on it as well. Really fantastic game that I think even created a bit of a resurgence for the roguelike genre because it just did it like at such a high level. And like Supergiant have always done really great games, like all of their games have had a good reception, but Hades was like a huge success, way bigger than all of their previous games, I think, so it's not really that surprising that they decided to do a sequel, and obviously people are very excited for the sequel, myself included. So obviously this is only the technical test, it's not a full release of the game, it's not even the early access of the game, so a lot of things are not going to be final, but it's going to give us a little glimpse into what they're cooking over there. So if like me you're feeling a little bit curious, well, let's get our first look at Hades 2. So read or else. Welcome to the Hades 2 technical test. What you're about to play is a limited portion of the game designed to help us ensure as many players as possible can have a smooth, problem-free experience with the upcoming early access version of the game. Please be aware that various parts of this game are incomplete. In this technical test, you will only be able to explore the first major area of the game, interact with systems and characters available early on. We appreciate your understanding and hope you will consider playing Hades 2 in early access if you enjoyed this version. Thank you for playing. Alright, so let's go. Exciting.
Tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
What happened to Hades?
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos, and we are in Erebus. Here we are. Look at this. Woohoo! Vengeance for my family. So I don't actually know much about this sequel. Like I saw the trailer for it, of course, and I was really excited to get to play a sequel to Hades. But I'm not actually sure like who we're playing as, what the story is about. It said something about Hades' reign came to an end. So obviously Hades was the boss of the first game. I think I heard that this is Zagreus' sister, who isn't there in the first game. So maybe like maybe she was only born later. Maybe she just wasn't there for the events of the first game. I'm not really sure. She said death to Kronos. So in the first game, Zagreus was looking to defeat Hades in order to reach the surface. I guess in this game we are this new character looking to defeat Kronos, who is the father of all the Titans, if I remember my Greek mythology correctly. So visually, control-wise, it all feels very similar to the first game, of course. You got a dash, just like Zagreus. She's got like a spear. I can hold it. Okay, and she seems to have like a magic meter, which wasn't in the first game, right? It's been a few years since I played the first game, so like I'm a bit hazy on some of the details, like I've forgotten some of the characters and like some of the gameplay elements, but I don't think you had magic in the first game. Erebus Gloom. Surrounding aura. Typical for this place, look for Molly in your surroundings. An environmental condition that may affect you in some way. Interesting. Mostly used with incantations involving dispelling and nullification. Okay, so we can look at this. We have some kind of inventory. Regions. Recent remarks. Okay, this is like a log for the last things that were told. I don't think this was in the first game either, but this is very nice. They do this in a lot of RPGs, like the Persona 3 remake, which I've been playing recently, has something like this, which is very useful. When you miss like a bit of dialogue, you can look back at it. Okay. So I'm just trying all the buttons. She's got a projectile of sort, just like Zagreus. She can create like some kind of seal on the ground. This doesn't seem to use magic. Alright, I'm excited to try this out. Like, I was considering maybe I should wait until the actual finished game. But this isn't really like a super story-heavy game. So I don't mind getting like just a little taste of the game before we actually... Okay, so this is to restore your magic. So if you hold this, you can't hold it forever. It kind of just uses itself automatically. Can't hold this. You can hold this. Okay, and it creates a bigger projectile, and then you can hold this as well. And they all use like different amounts of magic. And then you get all of it. Same sound effects as before. This might be Helios? Who's got the star? I remember one of the gods had a star symbol. Okay, here we got our first enemies.
I'll make the Titan pay.
Lost souls, yeah. So it's all very similar. The music is similar. Animations, enemies. It feels pretty great. Like, it feels responsive, just like the first game. These enemies look different than the ones from before. They look more like the actual ghosts that we kept seeing all over the place. You know, like these ghosts there that we can kind of see.
It's him.
Okay, it's him. Who's it gonna be? Accept.
Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So her name is Melinoe. Is that it? Because there's a umlaut just like on my name. Lukael has the umlaut, and so it's Melinoe. I've never heard of this character in Greek mythology before. The art style, it's all still very beautiful, very similar to before. It looks a little bit different, so I'm not sure if it's the same artist and their style has changed a little bit, or if it's like a different artist trying to recreate the style. It looks very nice, of course. She's got the one red eye for Hades, and then the one green eye, just like Zagreus did. So I'm guessing she really is the sister of Zagreus. In the name of Hades, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, sunshine. Look,
Apollo.
we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Apollo was in the first game, right? I feel bad for not remembering like every single detail jumping in this. I believe Apollo was in the first game, but he looked different, so this is like an updated look for him. Very nice. So yeah, she's trying to get to the Titan, Kronos. Interesting. You know, Hades was a very self-contained kind of game. Like, there was something about it that I really never expected we were gonna get a sequel, but it was such a huge success that it really isn't a big surprise that they wanted to make a sequel to it. And like, all of its core gameplay mechanics and systems were so good that there's a room for a lot of improvement and a lot of new ideas, and like, I have no doubt that this game is gonna be amazing. And that it's not just gonna be doing the same thing as before, but they're also gonna be coming up with like a lot of new ideas. So, Boons of Apollo, music and poetry would both be void of life if not for him. We got Nova Strike, Blinding Sprint, and Lucid Gain. So this is for attacks, this is for your sprint, and this is for your cast. And cast is that big seal that she was doing on the ground. So a blinding spell, binding spell, or use magic for the damaging Omega version. So Here we are. Magic required for powerful Omega moves. Blinding Sprint, yeah. Daze. Curse. Afflicted foes have 20% chance to deal no damage. Interesting. And we have just attacks that deal more damage in a larger area. I guess we'll go with that. Pretty basic.
They need my aid. We'll see if I need theirs.
They need my aid. The gods? The gods need my aid? Would be very different from the first game, because in the first game they were kind of helping you, but it was very indirect. Like they just kind of sent you some boons, but they were all up in Olympus and weren't really taking part that much in what was happening. So maybe in this one we are actually helping the gods. So these guys are like little beams.
Right.
So everything seems mostly the same. You enter these rooms, bunch of enemies spawn in, you defeat them all, get a boon, and then move on to the next room. It's a winning formula, so why change it?
Satisfactory.
Oh, what is this? 5. What is
I'll
this?
need these soon enough.
Ashes. Mostly used for unlocking Arcana cards, which we don't know what this is. Common reward for clearing encounters in Erebus and beyond. Remains of the dead and buried, which yet possess a spark of something there. Interesting. Alright, and yes, in the top left it says 2. That's the number of rooms we've cleared. Now we have 34 gold. Oh, we've got our first enemies with armor, which is the yellow health bar. I don't really know how much I'm gonna play this game. Like, I'm just gonna do maybe one short video, and I'm gonna keep the rest as a surprise for when I play the full game. I don't even know if I'm gonna do like a playthrough of this game on the channel, but if you guys are interested, then I'm definitely open to doing it, because I really love the first game.
There.
But I'm always a bit hesitant with these big, highly expected titles, because I know that I'm competing with like thousands of other channels that are also playing the same game. This is for Demeter? I don't know how you say her name. Demeter. So let's see her. Let's see how she's changed. Whalers. Oh. Kind of creepy. So I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't actually taken any damage yet, so let's try and keep it that way. It's kind of inevitable that I'm gonna die at some point, I'm sure. Like, they're gonna throw a boss at me and then you get sent back to... Is it gonna be the House of Hades again, or is it gonna be a different place?
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
Granddaughter. So yeah, this confirms this is she is the daughter of not Persephone. What's the name of Zagreus' mother? I'm so bad with these names. I can't remember her name. So yeah, she has the same mother as Zagreus, so it's Zagreus' sister.
Grandmother.
Okay. So with the turning of the seasons can come hope and renewal, or desolation beyond words. The boons of Demeter. So we got Ice Flourish, Arctic Ring, or Tranquil Gain. Rapidly restore magic until you act. Oh. Well, that's really nice, because then we can get all of our magic back. Or we can do like an icy seal on the ground. Yeah, let's do that for sure.
For my mother.
So either another Demeter or the Merchant. Is it gonna be... God, I've forgotten all the damn names. Charon. Right? Charon was the Merchant in the first game? I mean, let's go for more I almost don't have any money, so let's just go for Demeter again.
A wolf stalker.
Oh, it's a boss. Shit.
Got to move.
Oh, that's a lot of armor. Damn. Okay, I'm taking my first damage. This thing's got a lot of shields. How do you dodge that? Ooh. This might be it for you, boy. I guess I'm supposed to dash through it, right? Okay, we've broken the defenses. Now we can stun it. I don't have a lot of health left. Ooh, okay, we got it.
Spirit. Moving.
That was close. Thankfully, we can get all of our magic back. This seems really OP, getting all your magic back. Like, I thought this was going to be a limited resource, but we can just get all of it.
Olympus, I accept this message.
After you enter a location, prime a barrier that absorbs 1 instance of damage. Oh. That would be nice, yeah, especially since we don't have a lot of health now.
All right.
So we get a shield. Okay.
Can't recover here. Need to press on.
Let's go. So we can take 1 instance of damage per room, which is great. This was one of the bonuses you could get in the first game as well. Okay, I've taken my damage. I was trying to charge this attack, but
Almost finished.
it leaves you quite open. Ooh. Right, 5 more ashes. Still don't really know what these do. So we can get either more ashes or... What is this? Moly. Used with incantations involving dispelling and nullification. Small pale petals belie the bloody origins of this powerful yet black-rooted bloom. We don't know what this is, so let's go for this one. There is like a little bit of, I won't call it lag, but it's more like you really need to commit to your moves. Like after you launch into an attack, you can't really move again for like a little bit. She feels a little bit like heavier than Zagreus, I would say. It's not by much. Also, could be just because we are in the technical test. This isn't the final version of the game, of course. But it might also be a deliberate design choice, where you really need to commit to your attacks before you can move. Not sure what this seal does. I don't think it damages them. I think maybe it like just freezes them in place, because you can see little hands grasping at their feet. 10...
Can use this at my altar back home.
Okay, at my altar back home. Mostly used to raise grasp to activate more Arcana cards, which we don't know what this does. Okay, this will all make sense later, I'm sure. So we can get either an upgrade or some gold. Let's go for the upgrade. I wonder how far I can get without dying. Terrain kill. Oh, okay. Gotta watch out for those with the shields, because they don't stagger. shit. Got hit. I think if I get hit just one more time... Oh, I can't because I don't have enough magic. Right, because it uses 20 magic. That's why I can't do it. I'm actually surprised I've made it this far.
A palm of power.
A palm of power, a little pomegranate. So we can upgrade our basic attack, which would be a good idea, since that's like the main thing I use. Okay, so this, you keep the same shield, it just takes less of your magic. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Nova Strike.
These still grow in the underworld.
So we are still in the underworld. Again, a new type of item, so let's go for it. Let me just... I love the muffled music when you're in the pause menu. It sounds like there's a concert happening in the building next to you, you know? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, uh-oh. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here. These guys really follow you. My dash doesn't really go that far. Okay, so this does seem to keep them in place, so they might introduce more enemies that like actively follow you because you have the option of like keeping them in place with this power. And it also makes sense why you have like such a long range with your weapon, you know? Because you can freeze them in place. And this thing also doesn't consume any magic, which is kind of surprising. Because it's a very strong ability, being able to like just freeze them in place like this. But I'm sure the enemies are going to be designed around it, of course.
A soul tonic.
A soul tonic.
Greater focus.
Oh, you get more magic. Okay. Let's just go for all the new items. So we're gathering like a bunch of items that we can then use once we go back home. In between the runs. Which is like the main appeal of these roguelites. Okay, let's go for this thing. They're wearing like straight jackets, it seems. Thankfully, these all stagger. Yeah, I've never heard of Melinoe in Greek mythology, but then again, I'd never really heard of Zagreus either.
Always need bones, just not precisely now.
Okay, so just straight up bones. Bones, mostly used to trade for more valuable resources. Okay. Psyche, mostly used to raise grasp. Yeah. Okay. So we get either more life, which we certainly need, or the merchant. We do have like 172 coins, so let's go see if our friend Charon is still the merchant.
That breathing.
It is. You look just the same, Charon. So the model looks kind of similar as before. He's got the big hat, but the image is different. So one of these might be a placeholder, one or the other.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
She's a lot more like amicable, it seems, than Zagreus. She's a lot more deferent to the gods and the lords. Whereas Zagreus was very like kind of arrogant and, you know. So I have enough for this, which will give me some life back, and for this. I guess let's go for more damage. I don't expect to survive this boss, but we'll try. So it's some kind of like, I'm not sure what this icon's supposed to be. Is it like a hand? Or like, I don't know. Let's find out.
Headmistress.
Headmistress.
There she is. You reached the edge of Erebus already.
Hecate.
You have surpassed my expectations, Milenoe.
Melinoe, yeah, okay, so it's pronounced how I thought it was. Look at these abs. That's a six-pack right there. Very cool outfit. I remember this character from the trailer, so this is Hecate, the Witch of the Crossroads, and it's the headmistress of Melinoe. Okay.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate, for
Hecate.
all your guidance and the compliment.
In my place, you'd have done the same. However, now is not the time for pleasantries. 'Tis for a demonstration of your capability.
So, in the one trailer we saw, Melinoe was fighting this person, so I figured maybe she was like the main boss of this game, just like Hades was in the first game. But it sounds like Kronos is the boss here, or at least the enemy, so maybe she's only the first boss, she's only there to test you, she's like your master, your trainer.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Yeah.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy.
Let's try it.
Crossed flames awaken.
Okay, I don't know your attacks, so... Oh, she took her hat off.
Threefold.
Oh, that was a fake. Okay, she is well, yeah, that's what I expected.
You're clearly unprepared.
Time
as
cannot
yet.
be stopped. Well, she's right. I'm not ready yet. Oh.
Back already.
Is this the House of Hades? Where is this place? Hello?
See what I get for staying out all night, Frunos.
Reno's the frog.
Mwah.
Oh, you're not supposed to kiss a toad. That's how you get warts. At least that's what I heard. Or maybe he'll turn into a prince if I kiss him. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Oh. Hello?
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Dora the Listless Shade.
Which worked for me in context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Okay, so this is my little ghost friend. So I guess this is my room. Oh. Brood.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Little family picture. Okay. So we got, again, forgot her name. Zagreus, Hades, and a little baby, which is probably Melinoe. What's the name of the damn mother? Was it Persephone or was it like another name? I feel like it was something else. Could be just Persephone. So yeah, you get to see her like as a little baby.
Vengeance for my
Look
father.
at that little baby, the little rosy cheeks, little tuft of hair. Hades looking a lot more kind of, you know, softer than before. And then we got Zagreus. I mean, they're gods, so how old could they be here? Like, how do gods even grow from babies to adults if they're like immortal? You know, how long does it take? I don't know.
Stand tall and show
The
no
Crossroads. Okay. So this is a new location, no longer the House of Hades.
weakness. The rivers overflowed back there.
Okay.
There you are. Come here.
Here's Hecate again.
Time forced our hand, Millenoi. Nary a soul expected you to slay our enemy last night on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
I mean, you're the one who stopped me.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The
Hecate.
Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is it I accomplished?
So Olympus is burning. The Titans are attacking the gods? Interesting.
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in spirit. You've not failed, merely begun. Thus may you learn, grow stronger, and complete your task. Death to Kronos.
No simple task.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Be well, Headmistress.
And you, Millenoi.
You can salute
This
or you can
cauldron's
talk.
filthy still, alas. But there's something at our altar you may use. And I've unsealed the silver pool as well.
So in the original, Zagreus would always just come back to Hades whenever he would die because, I mean, he's in the underworld, right? He can't really die because he's a god. So what's going to be the reasoning why she always comes back here? Because, like, this isn't the House of Hades, so why does she always return here?
It's being purified.
Concoct. Okay, I can't concoct yet because the cauldron is getting purified. Can I use any of these cauldrons?
We shall await your safe return.
May
Thank you,
moonlight
Headmistress.
guide you.
Hail.
Hello.
Tell me you killed the bastard.
Oh,
Drove your staff into
Odysseus.
his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he died from that. Works on mortals, though.
Odysseus. He was not in the first game.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
I wonder if we will treat. Is that a little doggy?
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
No, I don't know if they're statues or if they're like unmoving because important task. Maybe they've been sent out in spirit and so while they remain here, like they're only kind of like statues, or maybe they just haven't put the animation in the game yet. Is that Hypnos? Wow, his hair's gotten very long. Looks a lot less goofy than before. He's in his Bishunen phase, it seems.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
Oh, so he's just like stuck in an eternal sleep? I mean, he is the god of sleep, so what can you expect, really? You know, that's kind of his natural state, isn't it? That's probably normal. Who else is gonna be returning from the...
times.
Oh, for a second I thought that was Zagreus.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Look at this one, Nemesis, Retribution Incarnate. That's the kind of woman you do not say no to. That's yes, ma'am.
Your skepticism's duly noted.
I'm noting you're like twice my height. And very muscular and can probably snap me in half like a twig, which I would probably welcome.
Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
Shades. So we are still among the shades, which means we are still in the underworld, I guess. Alright, so where am I going? I do have the little burning feet, just like Zagreus, so... So, okay.
My altar.
Use the altar to grow stronger.
Headmistress lent me the Arcana.
The Arcana is the mean by which all is revealed. The Sorceress, while you channel your Omega moves, everything moves slower for 2 seconds. So I don't have a choice but to unlock this one. Do I have a choice between other? Unlock an adjacent card to reveal this. Okay. So this is a new upgrade system. Okay, well, let's just use this one because that's the only one available for now.
The sorceress.
Okay, and then that unlocks the ones on the side. This image is probably placeholder, just because it's very simple. The Wayward Son. After you exit the location, restore 2 hearts, or twice that if you have no more than 30%. That's very nice. Can I buy that?
The Wayward Son.
Nice. So are these permanent upgrades? Or are these upgrades just for this run? I wonder. Well, you have less than 100% magic. Your attack and special deal plus 30%. The Titan. Deal 20% damage to foes in your cast. Yeah.
The Titan.
And then... Okay, so you have limited slots. The hand is the number of cards you can equip at once. But they can be deactivated. Okay. Deal more damage to foes in your cast. Yeah, for sure. The Furies. Okay, so I don't have enough to get any more.
That'll do.
Okay. So what now? We got different weapons. Oh my god.
Attention.
Is that...
your fears. She has returned. A battle lost. But this
okay, no, it's not the same guy.
And you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
It might be the same voice actor as before, though. I've forgotten to remember of that little skeleton that helped you in the first game, but it wasn't Skelemius. But it might be the same voice actor, though.
Commander Skelemius, sir.
Disciples, watch and learn.
Ensnare foes. Dash. Oh, you can sprint. Nice, nice. Just like in Tunic. Oh, that's how I was supposed to dodge that attack against that mini-boss. It was by running around it. Because sometimes, you know, dashing is not all that fast, because you do have a little pause after each dash, so running is actually faster in some cases. Omega attack. Yeah. Ensnare and destroy.
That's enough. Unless you want to keep going.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your service, though.
Got all your magic back.
I sure do. So he's my trainer. This is the spear I'm currently using, and we've got 5 more weapons. Very nice. This might take me back to where I'm going.
The task comes fast.
Just like Zacharias, she just won't sit down and relax for a while. Okay, so this is to go out. This is go up. Oh, interesting. So what's in here then?
The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough.
Okay, so we have Sister Blades, which I guess is the next weapon. Slash with furious attacks or strike from afar with a flurry of specials. The Sister Blades limb and aura serve the unseen and are never separated. And the Witch's Staff, which is what I'm using right now. Descura, also called the Staff of Dusk, grows stronger in obscurity. Interesting.
Much more than just this staff bathing in there.
But I can't use those. So what happens if we go up?
Ugh, these blasted wards.
Oh, okay. Sealed with wards, okay.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan.
And we're back at the beginning, okay. But slightly stronger now. Ooh. This is Poseidon, let's see how he's changed.
Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
So they're all probably prisoner. Like, they can't have died because, I mean, they're immortal, right? They're gods. Plus, they're the gods of death, so of course they wouldn't have died, but I guess they're prisoners of the Titans. Okay. Uses magic per hit. After you strike foes with your weapon, a spirit bubble may appear, which restores magic when you touch it. Your sprint deals damage on impact and knocks foes away. Let's try that.
All of you gather round.
Oh, that's a big wave. I thought it was gonna be like a little splash, but it's a huge wave.
Got you.
I love how when they first drop you in the game, they kind of leave everything up to you, like they let you figure stuff out by yourself. And now that we're on like our second run, now you're getting the tutorial, now they're actually explaining the mechanics, which is actually kind of like that. Because it gives you a chance to find stuff out for yourself, you know, which I always appreciate.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
They'll be judged soon enough.
Erebus, huh?
All back to dust. Ash of the Dead.
Thank you. Still not sure what these do, so let's go for some gold. Shit. It's very precise, the hitbox on that spear. Like, if you hit just a little bit to the side, it doesn't connect. Let's go for some bones. This thing is great to keep your distances. Let's go for more life. Ah, damn it. These projectiles sneak up on you.
Centaur heart.
A centaur heart. Okay, so we got Apollo, which is a mini boss, or hands, and then we get to speak to someone. Let's see what this is.
Oh, little fly, sit and rest your wings. You've grown so tired flying to and fro. Oh!
Oh, you're an actual spider.
What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing, silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Arachne.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
Yeah. Well, that her eyes are green, but then she also has like other eyes on top because she's a spider. Emerald dress. Silken fineries, supple garments, dyes, and fabrics rivaling those of the gods themselves. So you can get an outfit, a special look and bonus that lasts till your armor is depleted from taking damage. Interesting. Plus 50. That makes you restore 2 whenever you exit a location, makes you restore 5 every 1 second, or makes you channel 40% faster. Let's get the healing for sure.
Do you like
And it changes the color of your outfit
This is
too.
beautiful, thank you.
It matches your eye.
One of them at least. How nice. So we get little... Was I supposed to destroy that? It's so like shiny, I feel like I'm supposed to interact with it. Sorry if I'm breaking your stuff. Nice, so you get to change your look. And get little outfits. Thank you. How sweet.
Lord Charon, I've returned.
You still have nothing to say, huh?
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
What secret is this? The fact that you exist? So I kind of only have money enough for this thing.
This one, please.
Underworld and yet eludes the grasp of Kronos, does he? Turn to a life of the piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh?
A spirit bubble may appear. A copy may appear. Let's go with the spirit bubble, I guess.
They'll drown.
The boatman Charon, one-time steward of the dead, now sculls the rivers of the underworld in aid of those who yet resist the Titan Lord.
The Titan Lord, huh?
What would we do without him? Thank you for your service.
Interesting. Is the same narrator as before?
This is the Titan's fault.
It had the status effect cornered, which I guess means that they're like taking more damage. Because they can hit walls.
Death to Kronos.
Again, these projectiles really sneak up on you because you're kind of like set in place after doing an attack. You can't really dash away right away. So it's something to be mindful of. Can I fish?
Don't have the means just yet.
Oh, I don't have a fishing rod. Later. Later we'll fish. You can't have a video game without some fishing, right? It's like, I would hate fishing in real life, but fishing in video games is so satisfying.
Lord Charon will
Some
want this.
gold. So I guess our ultimate goal is to free Zagreus and Hades and Persephone then from the Titans. I love it. It's a very simple, clear objective. Just like in the first game, it was reach the surface, find your mother. You know what you're getting into right from the start. But it's all about like the characters you meet and the fun gameplay. Really satisfying combat. These Omega versions does sound pretty cool, but you have to charge them. And it takes a while, and you're wide open while you do that, so...
That light.
I don't feel like using them that much, but I'm sure eventually you get upgrades where you can charge them up much faster, like in a fraction of a second.
Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Well, apparently this one hasn't failed, because you said Olympus was burning. Apollo. He has yet to find a skill at which he does not excel. Lucky him. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times, but that's only 5%. After you take damage, your foe takes damage and you inflict daze on all foes. That's very nice. After your Omega cast expires, rapidly deal damage in the area for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go with the Light Smite.
The might of Olympus.
Getting a reaction to taking damage is always nice. I also love the bass. The music sounds just the same as in the first game. It's a lot of bass. A lot of like kind of theremin, maybe? Like that music that sounds like ghosts, you know, the woo! It makes you think of like Halloween decorations. And then for bosses you get a lot of like electric guitar. It's a very unique musical identity for this game. Because like when you hear music from Hades, you know it right away, you know? You recognize it as Hades music right away. Because it's got a very unique sound of its own. And that's one of the best things a game can do, is have a unique sound to it, where like you hear any of the tracks and you know what game it's coming from. And there's not that many games like that. Let's go spend some money again. There's our boss. Okay, I don't have enough money for both of these. Let's go for the upgrade. Sprint. Yeah, let's do flood control.
The ocean's fury.
And I can also buy this, so good. So this is gonna be Hecate again, right? Can we defeat her this time? This is only my second attempt, so I don't know.
Our enemy's strength even exceeds my own. We're both titans, yes, Kronos and I. But
Hecate is a
he
titan?
my elder, as I am yours. What say you?
Okay, I didn't think she was a titan.
The old are seldom wise and often weak. And he did not study under you, headmistress. Only I have.
Just so.
Just so.
He is an arrogant old fool. The impression of wisdom comes with age more than the real thing.
And the drum too. This is a great track. Oh. Ooh, I hit my controller. It's a great track. Let's dance! Best start. These trees are really in the way. I need to get them out. Shit. Yeah, not very fair, is it? Where's your hat, Hecate? Man, she's got a lot of health. Well, she's probably got a second phase. Meg did in the first game. You're a fake. Yep, that was a fake. There was probably a way to recognize the real one. I'm not really sure.
Careful now. Arise, sisters.
Shit. Okay, I think maybe she's gonna keep going until I've destroyed all of the, all the minions. You really need your sprint in this, because there's a lot of projectiles around. I'm not even at half health yet. She has so much life.
My silk.
Ah, my silk broke.
Press the attack.
Okay, these are fake. Okay, you can kind of tell which one's the real one because it's the only one that like reacts to your hits. Shit. I guess I can still attack even from a distance with this. I've been like neglecting that power because I keep forgetting you have unlimited versions of it. Because in the first game, that projectile was kind of like limited, but here I can just keep doing it. She turned me into a sheep. I'm a sheep. What am I supposed to do?
Not very dignified.
Oh no. Oh, okay, I'm free. That's a dirty trick. That's cheating. Okay, yeah, I've been really neglecting that projectile because it's way better than Zagreus's.
You strike to no avail.
Like I could have been doing damage this whole time just by shooting her, you know? And it's not like a ton of damage, but it's something. Oh, okay. I mean, I've still got a lot of health, so I could be fine.
Top form.
We can do it. We can do it. There's a real one. I'm gonna keep spamming that shit at you. She has like way more health than Meg did, but she's also much easier than Meg. Is this your final attack? You're gonna have to do better than that. Test complete. Technical test, that is.
And with ferocity. But surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
I look forward to the game.
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Thank you, Headmistress.
I'm guessing this is the end of the technical test. So you get one...
Cinder.
Cinder? Okay. What is Cinder? Mostly used with incantations involving fire and preservation. An ember of potential used but unspent, fallen from an ancient flame. Okay. My eyes look really red on the capture. So, interesting. It's an arrow pointing down. Are we going further below?
Thus did Melinoi, the Underworld's
No, we.
vengeful daughter, delve into the outskirts of her realm in search of her ancient, hateful foe, the Titan Kronos. Time itself, and time supposedly cannot be stopped. A claim the princess has her reasons to dispute. Hers is a tale that shall withstand time, yet it requires time as well.
We need time to finish the game.
A cruelly abrupt end shall have to do.
That's alright.
Return to Shadow now.
Very nice, very nice. Test complete! This is as far as Princess Melinoi can go in this technical test. However, we plan to launch the game in early access quite soon, and that version will have much more to discover. Until then, this technical test is helping us ensure the game runs smoothly and problem-free for as many players as possible, so we can start early access in a state that we hope is worth your while. You have defeated Headmistress Hecate 1 time out of 5. Okay. At which point, please consider your participation in this technical test to be complete. Thank you for playing Hades 2. So, okay, they want you to defeat Hecate 5 times. Interesting.
Vrenos, you there?
So I guess there is like a bit more content that we can find here, like maybe some new characters, some new upgrades, but to be honest, I don't really want to delve that much deeper into the game, because I do want to play the full release once they've like really polished everything to their satisfaction, once all the assets are in, the music is final. So I think I'm gonna stop here for now. I don't even think I'm gonna keep playing it outside of this video. This was great. Just a small little taste of what the game has to offer, and so far very promising. It feels very much like the first game, of course. It's probably running on all the same engine. It's probably got all the same staff working on it. The art is similar, the music is the same. It is a direct sequel, even seems to be taking place after the first game, so very, very exciting stuff. I'm happy I got a chance to get this small little glimpse into what Hades 2 is gonna be. So yeah, it's gonna be just a very short video. Just wanted to share this experience with you guys, just in case maybe you don't have access to the technical test like I did. I'm sure you guys are really looking forward to this game. I know I am. So make sure and check out the early access when it drops, or just wait for the full release of the game, which is probably what I'm gonna do. So yeah, this was my second time recording today, so I'm quite tired now. I'm gonna go get some rest. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had fun playing this. Hope you had fun watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. See y'all.